Hi guys, how are you guys doing today? I hope that you're doing great. Today we are going to work on lesson 118 and we are doing your guided class practice. This lesson is meant for Thursday. Okay? All right. So you need your worksheet, you're going to need a pencil and eraser, you're going to need your ruler, and I don't think that you need any crayons. All right? So go ahead and get those. If you don't have them, pause me and then play me when you're ready. All right, so you're going to start out, you're going to draw a 3-inch line segment here for your name. So make sure you're lining the ruler up with that dot so that you can draw from the line till you get to the 3 and get exactly 3 inches, okay? Then you're going to write your name on that. Okay, then you need to do date and day of the week. Okay, so once you get your name, you should have the date, April 30th, 2020, 4/30/20, and Thursday is your day of the week. All right. Number 1. Write the number 107 on the place value chart. Okay, so you're going to write the number 107 like so. Right? Now they want to know, circle the digit that tells the number of 100. So we're looking for the hundreds place. It tells us how many hundreds there are. Okay, and then we're going to circle it. All right, so it is 107. So there is a 1 in your hundreds place. Okay. All right, number 2. Harvey cut out a half dozen paper hearts. Okay, so we have to remember how much a dozen is. So hopefully you guys remember that a dozen is 12. So a half dozen would be 6. Okay, hopefully you said 6. Okay, it says, then he cut out 2 more paper hearts. Draw a picture and write a number sentence to show the hearts. Okay, so we cut out a half dozen hearts. So I'm going to draw those first. So I'm going to draw 6 hearts. Okay, so I've got 6 hearts. But then they say that he cut out 2 more. Okay, and it's going to be some more because they're telling you 2 more. He's not taking any away. Okay, so I'm going to make 2 more hearts. So there are my original 6 hearts, and then the 2 more hearts that he cut out after that. Okay, now we need a number sentence. Okay, so the first number for a number sentence is going to be 6. Okay, and we said that it is some more. So we are going to add. So you need a plus sign. All right, and you cut out 2 more. So the next number is going to be a 2. Don't forget your equal sign. If you don't put the equal sign, you're just writing numbers. Okay, so 6 plus 2 equals, how many hearts does he have cut out? Hopefully you said 8. Now don't forget, they ask you one more time for that answer. How many paper hearts did Harvey cut out altogether? 8 paper hearts. All right, number 3. Circle the coins Judy can use to pay for the marker. Okay, so she's got a marker here. It is 21 cents for that marker. Okay, so she needs to see where she has 21 cents. So let's look at the coins that she has here to use. Okay, so this coin is what? What do you guys think that is? Hopefully you said dime, because it's small like these ones over here. But what coin can we see the front of his clothes? The penny, remember? Abraham Lincoln, we can see the front of his shirt. So even though it's about the same size as a dime, we know the difference because we have Abraham Lincoln, we can see the front of his clothes, and there's a building, the one with the Lincoln Memorial on it. Okay, so we know that those are pennies right away. And because this guy, you can't see any of his clothes, and it's a little coin, you know it's a dime. On the back, they've got the plants and things, and it says 1 dime. Okay, so these are dimes, these are pennies. What's this guy? Okay, that is a nickel. You know it's a nickel because it's a little bit bigger. Okay, a little bit bigger than that nickel and penny. And if you look real close, it says 5 cents on it. Okay, so which is the next thing? A penny is 1 cent, a nickel is 5 cents, and a dime is 10 cents. Okay, so we need 21 cents. So look at your money, think what coins would equal 21 cents? So have a look at it. Try to think what the answer would be before I tell you. Okay. All right. Now we've done a lot of problems where we had to figure out, you know, the tens place and the ones place. Okay. So if you break this down that way, you have 2 in your tens place and you have 1 in your ones place. So 2 in your tens place, and I have 2 tens here. So 10, 20. Okay. So that's why I circled the 2 dimes. Remember when you're counting by tens, 10, 20. So that gives us our 2 in our tens place. Then there's just 1 in the ones place. So I need a penny. Okay, so we didn't use the nickel, and you should have a dime and a penny left over. So you should have 10, 20, and 21. Okay, number 4, we're going to skip this because if we had been in school, we would have created a graph up at the front of the room, all of us. On the back side of this worksheet, there is a similar graph, and so I'll go over that with you guys before the video is over, okay? So let's skip down here to number 5. Okay, so you can put an X on your number 4 like I did. Okay, all right, number 5 says write the answers. Fill in the correct comparison symbol. So you have greater than, less than, and equal to. Okay, remember we talked about that with the hungry, greedy alligator. Okay, but if you look down here, we have to add these numbers before we can tell which one is bigger than, greater than, less than, or equal. Okay, so our first problem here, we have 5 plus 7. So look at that. Hopefully you can figure out 5 plus 7 equals 12. All right, now we have 6 plus 8. So think about that one. Hopefully these aren't too hard. Hopefully you remember your math facts. Okay, 6 plus 8 is 14. So I have 12 and I have 14. All right, so if you are the hungry, hungry alligator, which one are you going to want to eat? The 14, right? So we're going to make it so that that alligator has his mouth open great big wide toward 6 plus 8 because 6 plus 8 equals 14. So 5 plus 7 is less than 6 plus 8 because 12 is less than 14. Okay? Less than means it's a smaller number. Okay? Because the alligator wants to eat that bigger number. All right? Now we have another one. We have 4 plus 7 and we have 3 plus 8. All right, so 4 plus 7, about the answer to that one. Write it down. Okay, so hopefully you got 11. All right, and 3 plus 8. Think about what that answer might be. Okay, 3 plus 8 is also 11. Okay, so 4 plus 7 is 11, and 3 plus 8 equals 11. All right, so what is our alligator going to do now? Remember what he does when there's not a number that's bigger? He goes ahead and he eats them all. So you put the equal sign in there because he's going to open his mouth up great big wide and eat all the numbers. So 11 equals 11. or 4 plus 7 equals 3 plus 8. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you guys didn't forget. Remember, the alligator is always going to try to eat the bigger number. All right, so if you want to flip over to the back side, I'm going to have you guys do most of this on your own, but I wanted to look at the graph with you guys since we couldn't do it on the other side. All right, so just quickly, you're going to go through and you're going to put these in order from least to greatest. Okay, number 2, you're going to do your best to read this, okay? Because in 2nd grade, I'm pretty sure you guys have to read these. So give it a try. Try to read that and answer that, and then maybe ask a grown up at your house if it looks like you did it right, okay? And then number 3, same thing we did on the other side. You're just figuring out what coins you would need for the 17 cents, okay? So now we're at our graph down here. Okay, so it says the children in Mrs. Crepsio's class made this graph. Write one observation about their graph. Okay, so if you look at their graph, they figured out which kids in the class like tomatoes, carrots, celery, and mushrooms. Okay, so they filled them in. They have a much bigger class than us, right? All right, so they filled them all in. And now, if you just look at it, not counting the boxes, anything like that, just look at it. What do you know about their class? Well, one thing that I see immediately is that they love carrots. Okay, so I'm going to write down that most of the kids love carrots. Or like, they don't have to love them. Okay, so I just wrote most of them like carrots. Doesn't have to be, perfect writing or anything, just where I will have an idea what you said. All right, another thing that I see right away when I look at that is that not very many of them like mushrooms, right? So I'm going to say not many like mushrooms. All right, number 5 there. Those are just fractions. Don't be intimidated, okay? It says color 1/2 red. Okay, so you just have to find the shape that has 2 halves, and you're going to color one of them red. The next part says color 1/3 blue. So you find the one that has thirds, and you're going to color one of them blue. And then it says color 1/6 green. So find the one that has 6 and color one of those green. Okay. And then down at the bottom, you're doing the same thing with the greater than, less than, or equal to. All right, so I hope that was helpful. I hope that you guys are able to do the rest of those problems on that side of the paper. If there are any questions or anything doesn't make sense, just have your parents shoot me an email. All right, guys, bye.